Hello and welcome to the Automotive Cybersecurity Lab, or A.C.L for short. This is Mahmoud Saad, Automotive Cybersecurity Engineer, and in our first video, we will briefly discuss the definition of automotive cybersecurity, the main reasons behind cybersecurity attacks, and we will look at some of the most famous cybersecurity incidents. We will also talk about the scope of automotive cybersecurity, and will explore the goals and plans for the A.C.L together. At the A.C.L, we are dedicated to exploring, understanding, and advancing automotive cybersecurity. As vehicles becoming smarter and more connected, the need for robust security measures is more critical than ever. So let's start with a legal disclaimer here. This material is created solely to foster a cybersecurity culture. This material is an intellectual property and unauthorized use is prohibited. Also, no liability for any damages arising from the use of the session contents. So please don't try this at work at all. As we all know, vehicles today are far more than transportation devices. Cars aren't just assembly of wheels, an engine, and a body. They are complex ecosystems, hardware and software, with millions of lines of code and interconnected components. As vehicles becoming increasingly automated and connected to the internet, they also become vulnerable to cyber attacks that could compromise safety-critical functions, sensitive user data, and overall system integrity. Additionally, the number of electronic control units, ECUs, and connected features is growing rapidly. While this technology offers increased comfort, efficiency, and safety, it also introduces new vulnerabilities that cybersecurity attackers can exploit. That's where automotive cybersecurity comes in. It's about ensuring that vehicles are not only functional, but also resilient against potential cyber threats throughout the entire vehicle lifecycle, from development, production, to in-series life, and even when it goes to decommissioning. From protecting essential vehicle functions like braking and steering to safeguarding sensitive user data, automotive cybersecurity is paramount. When you connect your smartphone to the car, for example, you are granting access to personal information such as your contacts. While this integration offers convenience, it also creates vulnerabilities, and malicious actors could exploit these vulnerabilities to steal your data, including emails, passwords, and even credit card information. The potential consequences of such breaches are severe, making robust cybersecurity measures an absolute necessity. Let's start first with the definition of automotive cybersecurity, and we are getting the definitions here from NIST, which stands for National Institute of Standardization and Technology, and National Highway Transportation Safety Association. NIST defines cybersecurity as the prevention of damages to, protection of, and restoration of computers, electronic communication systems, electronic communication services, wire communication, and electronic communication, including information contained therein, to ensure its availability, integrity, authenticity, confidentiality, and non-repudiation. And NHTSA defines automotive cybersecurity as, within the context of road vehicles, automotive cybersecurity is the protection of automotive electronic systems, communication networks, control algorithms, software, users, and underlying data from malicious attacks, damages, and unauthorized access or manipulation. As we can see here, we have a graphical representation about the definition itself. So cybersecurity is focusing on the assets that can be computers, electronic communication systems, electronic communication services, wire communication, electronic communications, and the digital information contained therein, and or the electronic automotive systems, communication networks, control algorithms, software, users, and the underlying data. So these are the assets, and cybersecurity is prevention of damage to these assets, protection of these assets, restoration of these assets to ensure confidentiality, authenticity, integrity, authorization, availability, and accountability or non-repudiation. Protecting these assets and achieving these goals from manipulation, hazards, damages, or unauthorized access. And if we ask ourselves, why do we need automotive cybersecurity? Actually, it's very easy to know that. If you try to Google about automotive cybersecurity and automotive hacking, you will find lots of information about millions of cars were vulnerable to remote hacking. Remote exploitation of an unaltered passenger vehicle was possible. Dangerous vulnerability in fleet management software was seemingly ignored by the vendor. Millions of vehicles at risk. API vulnerabilities uncovered in 16 major car brands. Tesla Model 3 hacked in less than 2 minutes at Bound to Own context, which is automotive cybersecurity contest. Hackers could have remotely controlled your Kia cars using only license plates. And unpatched exploits lets you clone key fobs and open model of cars. Millions of vehicles could be hacked and tracked thanks to a simple website. But the question here is, why are cars targeted? What allows cybersecurity attacks to happen, and why attacks are done? Attacks mainly target vulnerabilities that come of weaknesses that can exist in vehicle systems. These weaknesses are mainly a defect or a characteristic that can lead to undesirable behavior. For example, missing a requirement or a specification. We can say a design flaw. We can say incorrect design of a security protocol, incorrect implementation weaknesses. So these can be the reasons behind cybersecurity attacks. And this comes as a fact of the increasing software complexity and the increase in connectivity of the vehicle systems. For example, in modern vehicles are increasingly connected with features like telematics, infotainment systems, V2X communication, and so on. This connectivity creates new attack surfaces and opportunities to cyber criminals. The increasing reliance on software in modern vehicles creates vulnerabilities that can be exploited. Software bugs can go undetected. Coding errors and insecure software development practices can be leveraged by attackers. Also, cyber attacks are done against vehicles as can be a potential for a large-scale impact. Cyber attacks on critical vehicle systems like brakes, steering, can have severe safety consequences, potentially leading to accidents and injuries. Also, attacking fleets of vehicles can have significant economic and operational impacts on businesses and transportation systems. Some other attacks can be done only for financial gain. Vehicle theft, where cyber attacks can be used to remotely unlock and start vehicles, enabling theft. Also, data theft. Attackers can steal sensitive data such as personal information, driving habits, and financial information, and so on. Also, attackers can hold vehicle systems or data hostages and demand a ransom for their release. Another reason here, it can be only for espionage and sabotage. For example, industrial espionage, where attackers can steal sensitive information about vehicle technology and intellectual property. Sabotage is where attackers can disrupt critical vehicle systems or infrastructure for political or other malicious purposes. Also, cyber attacks can be done for personal data theft. Connected vehicles collect a wealth of personal data, including location data, driving habits, and personal preferences. This data can be valuable to cyber criminals for identity theft, targeted advertising, and other malicious purposes. And if you have ever wondered how vulnerable our cars are to cyber attacks, as you can see here, it's a list of some real-world examples of automotive cybersecurity incidents, which can serve as a stark reminders of the growing threat landscape and the critical need for robust security measures in the automotive industry. If we start with the Jeep one, this is a 2015 incident demonstrated the potential for remote exploitation vulnerabilities in connected vehicles. Researchers were able to remotely control critical vehicle functions such as brakes, steering through the vehicle infotainment system. The next one is a showcase an independent researcher's successful hacking attempt on his own car, highlighting the potential for individuals to exploit vulnerabilities and gain unauthorized access to vehicle systems. Also, we have here how Upstream demonstrates remotely hacking a brand new car. This case study demonstrates the potential of attackers to exploit vulnerabilities in vehicle supply chain, potentially compromising remotely hacking a brand new car, which a showcase by Upstream of how they were able to remotely control a brand new vehicle. Cyber attacks on the car. This video also shows the different types of possible attacks. Also, in this relay attack on car demonstrates the vulnerability of keyless entry systems to relay attacks, where attackers can intercept and relay signals to unlock and start vehicles. The last one, relay attack, criminals steal BMW in 56 seconds. This is a specific example highlights the real-world impact of relay attacks, demonstrating how criminals can quickly and easily steal vehicles equipped with keyless entry systems. These incidents serve as valuable lessons, highlighting the importance of robust cybersecurity measures to protect vehicles from cyber threats. The A.C.L is committed to researching and addressing these challenges to ensure a safer and more secure future of the connected and autonomous vehicles. So now we know that cybersecurity attacks are booming currently on different vehicle types and from different manufacturers. So as manufacturers or vehicle suppliers providing either software or hardware components to OEMs, do we need to implement cybersecurity? The answer is for sure yes. So why do we have to implement cybersecurity? First of all, to comply and get regulatory vehicle type approval. Currently, there are strict regulations like UN R155, which focuses on vehicle cybersecurity, and 156 focuses on vehicle software update management system, and the EU Cybersecurity Resilience Act. Compliance with these regulations is mandatory for vehicle type approval and market access. Implementing cybersecurity measures is essential to demonstrate compliance and avoid costly fines and delays. Also, we have the ISO 21434, which provides a comprehensive framework for managing cybersecurity risks throughout the vehicle lifecycle. It guides manufacturers in identifying, assessing, and mitigating cybersecurity risks. Compliance with this standard is becoming increasingly important for demonstrating a commitment to cybersecurity. They are driving the need for robust cybersecurity measures. These regulations outline specific requirements for vehicle cybersecurity, including cybersecurity management systems, incident response procedures, and over-the-air update mechanisms. The second point is to ensure vehicle and user safety. As we demonstrated before, cybersecurity attacks can compromise critical vehicle functions, leading to accidents, injuries, and even fatalities. Cybersecurity measures help prevent such incidents by protecting vehicle systems and ensuring their safe and reliable operation. Third point is to protect our valuable assets. We can say we have two types of assets. First one is related to the vehicle owner. The second one is related to the manufacturer and suppliers of the software and hardware in the vehicle systems. So regarding the first one, vehicles contain valuable assets including contacts, emails, passwords. It can also store some credit card information. And regarding the manufacturers and suppliers' assets, we can have intellectual property, firmware or software within the vehicle systems. We can have some sophisticated algorithms, software and control mechanisms. Cybersecurity measures safeguard these assets from theft, misuse or unauthorized access. Also, we need cybersecurity to protect the vehicle company trust and reputation. Cybersecurity breaches can severely damage a company's reputation and erode consumer trust. Robust cybersecurity measures help to maintain customer trust, protect the company's brand image. We need also to protect our intellectual property, where cyber attacks can lead to theft of valuable intellectual property such as vehicle designs, software algorithms, and property technologies. Again, cybersecurity measures can help to safeguard these critical intellectual properties. We need also to maintain security through the vehicle lifetime. Vehicles have long life cycles. Cybersecurity measures must be designed to protect the vehicle throughout its entire life cycle, from manufacturing to end of life and decommissioning. And we need also to future-proof the industry. The automotive industry is rapidly evolving with advancements in connected and autonomous technologies. Robust cybersecurity measures are essential to ensure the safe and secure development of these future technologies. So to recap together, what is the scope of automotive cybersecurity, or what is the scope of cybersecurity in the automotive industry? Well, it spans all over the vehicle lifecycle. As you can see, the scope of cybersecurity in automotive industry is vast and spans all over the entire vehicle lifecycles and phases, and spans all over all the components of the vehicle systems. Let's start first with vehicle systems, ECU software, where securing the software that controls various vehicle functions from engine management to safety systems, including protecting against vulnerabilities like buffer overflows, memory leaks, and insecure coding practices. In vehicle networks, securing these communication networks between different electronic control units or ECUs within the vehicle. This involves protecting against eavesdropping, tampering, and denial of service attacks. Sensors and actuators, securing sensors and actuators from tampering and manipulation. This is crucial to ensuring the safety and reliability of vehicle systems. Also, hardware components, protecting hardware components such as microcontrollers and memory chips from physical attacks and vulnerabilities. Second point is vehicle connectivity, where we need to secure vehicle-to-vehicle communication, vehicle-to-infrastructure, and vehicle-to-pedestrian. And we can say vehicle-to-everything surrounding all the vehicle-to-everything technology to ensure the privacy and security of data exchanged between vehicles and their surroundings. Telematics systems, we're protecting telematics data such as vehicle location, driving habits, and diagnostics information from unauthorized access or misuse. OTA updates, securing over-the-air update mechanisms to prevent the installation of malicious software to ensure the integrity of the updates. Wi-Fi and NFC and Bluetooth connectivity, securing these wireless connections to prevent unauthorized access and data breaches. Data privacy and security, protecting sensitive personal data collected by vehicles such as driver information, location, and driving habits. Data anonymization, implementing techniques to anonymize data to protect user privacy. Compliance with regulations. We need also to ensure compliance with data privacy regulations such as GDPR and CCPA. We need also to ensure security of the vehicle supply chain. We need to ensure protecting and securing the vehicle supply chain from the introduction of malicious hardware or software components, authenticating components and how to verify the authenticity of hardware and software components throughout the vehicle supply chain, monitoring threats, continuously monitoring the supply chain for potential threats and vulnerabilities. We need also to implement cybersecurity over the organization, where we need to establish and enforce clear security policies and procedures within the organization. We need to educate employees about cybersecurity threats and best practices. We need to develop and implement a robust incident response plans to effectively handle security breaches. These key areas highlight the broad scope of cybersecurity considerations within the vehicle industry. So, to address these challenges, we are proud to introduce the A.C.L. The A.C.L is a collaborative initiative dedicated to advancing automotive cybersecurity research, education, and innovation. And our vision for the A.C.L is that the A.C.L is a community-driven initiative. Since the automotive cybersecurity spans all over automotive industry, covering the whole V-cycle and interacts mostly with all the departments, we plan to make the A.C.L a central point where professionals and enthusiasts can come together to learn, collaborate, and grow. And our plans is to start with educating and sharing technical knowledge regarding the field. So we plan to host workshops, seminars, training programs on automotive cybersecurity, share resources and knowledge from beginner-friendly tutorials to advanced technical insights. With that, we can have a foundation to build a community. We plan to build an inclusive network where professionals from various roles. We plan to foster knowledge exchange among researchers and industry professionals. And after we have a foundation, we plan to start research and development activities to conduct research activities on emerging cybersecurity threats and vulnerabilities, develop and evaluate new security technologies and solutions, and explore areas like AI-powered cybersecurity, vehicle-to-X security, quantum resistance cryptography, and so on and so forth. After that, again, we have foundational base of technical skills. We have a community. We are interacting and active in the research and development activities. We then plan to start industrial engagement. We plan to collaborate with industry partners on research projects and pilot programs, collaborate with professionals to ensure our content and initiatives stay relevant and impactful. We believe in open source, we believe in community-driven initiatives, and that's why we are making the A.C.L a community-driven initiative. And what to expect? We plan to have regular webinars, videos, resources hosted on YouTube, Telegram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, a dynamic online map to help you navigate topics and roles, opportunities to participate in discussions, support in development, testing, review, validation, and so on, contribute ideas, and share your expertise. So, to stay connected with the A.C.L and to learn more about our activities, you can scan the QR code on the screen. It will direct you to our online resources, including our social media channels and contact information. You may also ask, who are our target audience? We mainly targeting embedded systems and automotive professionals, cybersecurity specialists in IT or OT security. We target also project managers, functional safety engineers, quality engineers. We also plan to support system engineers. We plan also to include fresh and undergraduates. We also plan to collaborate and support researchers in the automotive industry by engaging with all these key stakeholders and target audience. The A.C.L. aims to foster a strong and collaborative community dedicated to advancing the automotive cybersecurity. So as you can see, the A.C.L. serves as a central point connecting diverse range of professionals and organizations within the automotive cybersecurity ecosystem, where we try to ensure correct and a better alignment between different roles, either software, USA, SPICE, quality assurance, validation and verification, IT, OT security, or even fresh graduates and undergraduates to better align and interact with automotive cybersecurity engineers. And as you can see, automotive cybersecurity is not a one role that can handle the whole cybersecurity domain. Automotive cybersecurity includes different roles, and these roles can be more or less, as you can see. For sure, we need to have a cybersecurity manager, cybersecurity development engineers. Also, we have the automotive cybersecurity analysis engineer, cybersecurity analyst, automotive cybersecurity pen testing engineer. Also, we have automotive BCERT or product security and incident response team. We will not go into deep details about the roles and the activities. This is in general, different organizations can have different structures with different job descriptions. And at the center of this network is the A.C.L., connecting these diverse groups, roles, trying to facilitate collaboration and driving innovation in the automotive industry. Our work will be guided by internationally recognized standards and regulations, including UN regulations, ISO or SAE standards, NIST cybersecurity frameworks, and guidelines from regulatory bodies like NHTSA. So again, the Automotive Cybersecurity Lab is all things automotive cybersecurity engineering. We try to educate, inspire, and empower individuals to navigate the complexities of securing vehicles in an increasingly connected world. So buckle up and let's drive forward into the exciting realm of automotive cybersecurity together. Our initial and main focus for the time being will be development of the training and technical topics. So as you can see, the A.C.L. serves as a central point connecting a diverse range of professionals and their respective expertise within the automotive cybersecurity ecosystem. Let's explore the key areas covered by the A.C.L. So in general, these are the modules that we will work on and develop. We will have an A.C.L. introduction to provide an overview of the A.C.L., its mission, objectives, and the importance of cybersecurity in today's connected worlds. In Module 1, Automotive Fundamentals, we will introduce the basics of the automotive industry, including the vehicle architectures, in-vehicle networks, ECUs, microcontrollers, and different hardware and software components related to the fundamentals needed to start in the automotive cybersecurity domain. Then we will go for cybersecurity fundamentals, where to cover concepts such as threats, vulnerabilities, attack vectors, the CIA triad, so on and so forth. In Module 3, we will talk about ethical hacking essentials to provide an introduction to ethical hacking techniques, including vulnerability scanning, pen testing, and exploitation methods. In Module 4, automotive cybersecurity specifics, this module will go further into the unique challenges and considerations of automotive cybersecurity, such as vehicle-specific attack surfaces, in-vehicle network security, and the impact of connected technologies in the vehicle systems, the related regulations, the ISO standards, and guidelines. In Module 5, we will talk about cybersecurity management systems. This module will cover the development and implementation of a cybersecurity management system within an automotive organization, including risk management, incident response, and compliance requirements. In Module 6, we will talk about secure product design, where we will focus on the importance of integrating security considerations throughout the entire vehicle or embedded system development lifecycle, from the design phase to development, production, and also maintenance. In Module 7, we will talk about cryptography and security controls. We'll explore the cryptography techniques, security protocols, and the various security measures needed to protect the automotive systems. In Module 8, we will talk about secure firmware development. This module will cover secure software development practices, including secure coding techniques, code reviews, and secure unit testing. testing. In Module 9, we will talk about reverse engineering. This module will introduce firmware reverse engineering techniques for analyzing, understanding the vehicle software and hardware. Embedded security testing. In Module 10, we will talk and focus on testing and validating the security of embedded systems, including hardware and software components and their requirements. In Module 11, we will talk about AutoZar crypto stack. This module will explore the AutoZar crypto stack, a standardized cryptographic library for automotive applications. In Module 12, continual cybersecurity activities. This module emphasizes the importance of continuous monitoring, threat intelligence gathering, and ongoing security improvement through the vehicle life cycle. So this is the first version. This organization can be changed later on to meet the requirement and the updates in the industry to keep our initiative updated and impactful as possible. For each topic or module of this, we will have here a list of all the internal topics related to this module. For example, automotive fundamentals, we have communication protocols and hardware modules and so on. In communication protocols, we have SPI, CAN bus, I2C, and so on. For every subtopic, we will have links to resources. We will keep also updating this mind map or roadmap to handle and provide and share the available resources online. All of this will be hosted in an online mind map that will outline the overall structure of our videos and resources. This mind map will help you easily and correctly find the topics relevant to your interest, whether you are a software engineer, tester, system engineer, analyst, manager, pen tester. So with this online mind map, you can, even if you are not from the cybersecurity domain and you for a project or another will need to interact with the cybersecurity team in a certain topic, you can have an overview about how the process goes on, so you can better align and collaborate with the cybersecurity team. Within the mind map, you will have URLs for resources such as standards, tools, and guidelines, detailed buses for different roles, so you can focus on content tailored to your needs, versioning of all videos and resources so they can be updated with the latest information as the industry evolves. So we are not going to reinvent the wheel unless it's needed in a certain area or topic. In this mind map, you will find references for all the topics that can be beneficial to your goal. The references will be updated every now and then to keep you up with the latest resources. This mind map will be hosted online and accessible to everyone, whether you are new to automotive cybersecurity or experienced professional. It will serve as your roadmap through the diverse topics that falls under the umbrella of the automotive cybersecurity. Each video and resource will be linked in the mind map, and we will clearly mark updates with their respective versions to ensure you always have the latest insights. Here at the A.C.L, we are not just discussing these challenges in isolation. We are building a community that's open to everyone, students, professionals, and enthusiasts alike. As we will explore in upcoming videos, automotive cybersecurity is not a one-size-fits-all topic. It's a multidisciplinary field that requires diverse roles, mindsets, and perspectives. That's why the community is open to everyone who wants to contribute and to grow. Either you are a professional already or discovering your future, you can join, support, and collaborate with us. Whether you are a software engineer, tester, system engineer, a manager, your contributions are invaluable. This is your invitation to join us, share your expertise, and support this growing field. Our discussions won't stop here on YouTube. We are building a community across platforms, including Telegram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, where we will engage with you, answer your questions, and discuss the latest trends and challenges. Whether you are an industry professional, a student eager to learn, or someone curious about the intersections of cores and cybersecurity, this is the place for you. Our goal is to create a space where knowledge sharing thrives and we can all grow together. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us across our social media channels to stay updated on the latest content. Together, we can make the automotive industry safer and more secure, one discussion at a time. Thank you for joining me here at the A.C.L. I'm excited to start this journey with you and to help bridge the gap between the challenges we face in the automotive world, the innovative solutions that will drive us forward.